Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and another cooking video. Today I'm going to be making sweet potato casserole. This is an absolute favorite of our family, and I love making this every year during the holiday season. I really don't make it any other time of year, but the traditional sweet potato casserole is super unhealthy, lots of sugar and all that kind of stuff. So I just scoured the internet a couple of years ago and found this recipe that has just kind of been a staple for our family gatherings for the last few years, probably about for the last 3 years or so. Anyways, I really love it. So the day before actually making this, I went ahead and baked my sweet potatoes and had those done. I like to wrap my potatoes in aluminum foil. Some of you might be like, gasp, that's terrible for you, Catherine. Hey, that's okay. That's what I do though, all right? The ingredients that you're gonna need for the entire thing, the inside and the topping, are all gonna be listed for you in the description below. So make sure that you check that out. And you can just, make this, and it's pretty simple. I mean, I think the longest part of making this is actually waiting for the potatoes to bake in the oven. And then, that's the longest part about this entire thing. So anyways, what makes this healthier than just your traditional sweet potato casserole is, well, it doesn't have marshmallows on it, and so some people put marshmallows on their sweet potato casserole and stuff like that. So it doesn't have marshmallows on it, and it has really no sugar at all except for just a tiny bit in the brown sugar truvia that I use, and there's no white flour either. So I substituted the white flour out in the recipe that I found online. I substituted it out for almond flour, and it is just as delicious. And I substituted all the sugar that I originally called for truvia, the white truvia and the brown sugar truvia. So when you use brown sugar truvia though, there is a little bit higher sugar count than if you're just using the regular white truvia. So that's just the swap that I did that helped out a ton. But obviously you could see that I used two sticks of butter when I showed you all the ingredients, 2 entire sticks of butter. So there's a whole cup of butter in this entire recipe. So, I mean, you wouldn't want to just sit and eat gobs and gobs of it still, but it is a healthier alternative to your favorite, holiday casserole. So that's kind of what I like to do. I really love to just make weight loss simple and make eating healthier so much more attainable when you just do what I teach and what I've learned to do, and that's just called healthy food swaps. So we find things that we love and we find a healthier alternative so that we're not on a diet, feeling deprived, acting like we can't have any of the things, right? So I have just found that this works really well for me. It works really well for my clients, and it helps me to maintain the 55-pound weight loss that I have actually had over the last few years. So I really love finding healthier recipes, and I hope that this is something that y'all enjoy too. And if it is, please definitely give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below letting me know that you love this kind of stuff, and I'll keep doing it. And if you have any other hey, could you find a healthy food swap for this suggestion, go ahead and leave that in the comments as well. I read those, y'all. I respond to those. I love talking with you, so please leave me a comment down below and let me know that you're here. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I just want to take a minute and invite you to do that. It's free, totally free. And so you can just come back here and get healthy recipes and tips for living a healthier life and staying, on your weight loss journey and being successful with that. So if I haven't introduced myself yet, if you don't know who I am, I'm Catherine, and I am a certified mental health and weight loss coach. And I've been helping women to not only lose weight, but to keep it off as well for the last probably about 2 years now. I've been doing this, and I really love what I do helping women. It's just so much fun because I'm a true believer that diets do not work, and the way to actual sustainable weight loss is healthy lifestyle swaps and what we think as we are on our weight loss journey. So a lot of times we start diets with this whole checklist of things to do. I'm gonna do all these things, and we forget about becoming in the process. And what I mean by that is that when we are only focusing on the doing, like don't eat this many calories, do exercise every day, all the doing, right? Like the doing or don't doing, I should say, because I know that's not proper English or whatever, but the don't doing, but just focusing on what we can and can't do only doesn't actually lead to sustainable weight loss, because any of us can lose weight. All we have to do is like eat less and move more. We all know that. Like that's just the way it is. But if it was so easy to keep it off, right? Like why can't we all keep it off? Why do we all keep gaining it back and yo-yo dieting and doing all the things? And that was kind of something I asked the Lord. I said, okay, God, I need you to show me what is the missing link here for me and for the other women that were following me as I was doing different diets, and saying, okay, I did this diet 3 years ago and I gained all the weight back and now I'm doing it again and I'm so excited. And I'm like, if you keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect to get different results, I think that's the definition of insanity at some point. I've heard that and I thought, wow, that's really good. If we want to change something in our life, we have to change something in our life. So I teach what I've learned, and that is to think for weight loss and to become. So if that's something you love, please go ahead and stick around. But I hope you guys have a great, happy holiday season and love this recipe. Let me know if you do below. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, y'all. Bye-bye.